Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. So this is the first time that we are doing a balanced live stream like this. Oh my goodness. Now, I do not know if you guys can hear me properly. Like I can see it in my meeting here that you can hear me properly. Now I really hope that the music is not too loud. So hopefully it's not. Now I do realize that a lot of you will be seeing this after it has streamed, but we wanted to try and do something new. So we wanted to try and do something new with every new celestial seasonal event. So whether it's a new season, a new year, a new moon, we're always gonna do a little live stream like this and focusing on journaling prompts. I do feel that there are a lot of amazing people out there who are giving a lot of awesome information about new and fresh starts. And I'm gonna tell you why this is such a potent time to do all of this. Now, since I'm doing all of this alone right now as a test, please bear with me, please. Please make sure to, stay calm. In the future, my amazing partner will be joining me for this. But today I'm trying this out as a little test to see if you like it, to see if you enjoy it. So every time there will be a new seasonal event, a new celestial event, that will be a good time for us. We're also planning on going live together and using this platform as our way of doing a podcast. So talking about different topics about how to create more balance in your life. But today it's all about new beginnings and fresh start. So let me start by saying, how have your last days been? Some of you know that there is a spring equinox that came into place from the 20th of March. Another interesting thing is that we have a new astrological new year. And the interesting thing with that is, back in the days before the Roman times, we had a completely different calendar. We were following the calendar of the zodiacs, basically. And then with the Roman times, we went in, and there was one emperor who wanted to change the calendar based more on science and mathematics. And then in 1583, I think it was, or the 1500s anyway, we came into the Gregorian calendar that we have today, that we in the Western culture are following today. Now, a lot of cultures like the Chinese and Hindu are still following their old ones, and also the Islamic are still following their old calendars, but the Western has been changing a lot. But if you look at the astrological one, it starts with spring. And for me, this is such a beautiful thing, because for me, New Year is, why are we starting a new year in the beginning of January, when new beginnings, new renewal, rebirth has everything to do with spring? So whether you believe in astrology or not, this is all about embracing the spring equinox, embracing the rebirth and the renewal, and understanding these parts of yourself a little bit better. So, I mean, maybe you haven't thought of your deepest dreams and desires in such a long time. And now that may actually hinder your growth. So isn't this the most perfect time, with spring coming into being, to set some new intentions for yourself? I know that a lot of us are setting intentions in the beginning of the year, but isn't that awesome that we get to do it again after 3 months, when we are now in this new cycle from spring to spring, right? So the equinox is all about balance and rebirth, and this is a significant turning point for us, and it's a significant turning point around the globe. Now, if you are in the Eastern Hemisphere, like Australia, for example, you guys are in the midst of autumn equinox, where it's all about bringing everything in, going deeper in. Well, as the spring equinox is all about going out again, finding ways of bringing new energy, new fresh energy into being. So this energy is all about the balance in your life. And this is why I felt like, you know what, I'm going to do this impromptu live stream. I'm going to be very, very spontaneous here and use this time, because it's all about balance. And this is what balance is all about, because we are focusing on personal transformation. So what better time is there to actually start with these live streams? So it's all about letting go of what no longer is serving you, getting rid of that winter gloom, preparing your body and your surroundings for a new fresh start, for renewal, releasing the cold and preparing to grow. Isn't that awesome? And if you're wondering, yes, I do have notes. I'm old school. I have notes. But I wanted to prepare us for this in the best possible way. And I do have journaling prompts for all of you, and we're going to do them together. So this is an opportunity for a major reset. It's a time to initiate new beginnings and new cycles in your life. So let's use this spring energy to find the courage to completely start over and feel able to transform all of these old beliefs, these patterns, and these mindset that were holding us back. So if you're feeling a little bit fearful and, with stepping outside of your comfort zone, this is the best awesome time to do that. This is your time to confront your deepest insecurities. And I know that we all have them. Give yourself some time today and for the next days to use this energy of new times, new cycles, to have an internal conversation with yourself, asking yourself, what are your deepest fears and how can you let them go, or what action steps do you need to do? So it's all about unpacking that root of your fears. And this is also something that we work in balanced with, to tap into your deepest desires, to learning how to grow, to learning how to change so you can thrive and live your best life. So this can help you to see whether you're based in reality or if you're living in some type of dream state, right? And if you are limiting yourself with old limiting beliefs that they're no longer part of your existence and who you are today. So it's also this great time of renewal and reviewing your progress towards your goals. Like, did you set any goals for yourself in the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the Gregorian year? So even if you believe that you're doing everything that you need right now to support this, maybe this is another chance for you to optimize, right? To optimize this energy, to become more present with your needs, with your desires, to reinforce your faith in what it is you need to go into the right direction. So the question is, how invested are you in your plan of action, right? How invested are you in your plan of action? And how can you intentionally expand your plans while nurturing them into completion? Now, okay, so setting positive limits begins with knowing who you are and what you want. And now we're gonna dive into something that I really care about, and that is journaling. Now, a lot of people think that journaling is just sitting down with exactly a journal and just writing, Dear Diary, today I met, no. Yes, it can be about that too. But if you use journaling with journaling prompts, you can actually unlock that deep inner world. And when we end, before we end, I'm going to introduce you to one of my baby projects that is all about a deep dive into your inner world. But not yet. So I invite you now to grab your journal or a pen and paper or your computer, whatever you're using, and let's dive deeper into these journaling prompts that I have created for us with the intention now of new beginnings and new fresh starts. So you guys are seeing me right now, yes, but I want you to see this, my friend. So dive into this. Okay. Go. There. Perfect. Good. Let me just see if this is what you guys are seeing on the screen. Yes. Beautiful. All right. So like I said, I apologize for me being a little bit, nervous, but it's the first time I'm doing it like this. And I really want to find out if you guys enjoy this or not. So let's try. Grab your journal, grab your pen, and let's dive into your new beginnings, creating a new, fresh start. So, this is all about going beyond time, using the inspiration from the stars to the clock. What does that mean? It means that we are using the inspiration from the ancient times right now to dive deeper into your inner world, to use the celestial energy, the seasonal energy, without having to go into some type of spirituality or new age. No, it's just tapping into the season of the earth right now and the season of you. So with spring, going beyond time, going from the stars to the clock, tapping into who you want to be and who you want to create. Are the creator of your own life path. So let's dive into the first journaling prompt. It is, what personal goals and priorities do I want to focus on during this time? So what personal goals and priorities do I want to focus on during this time? Now, I will give you 3 minutes to complete this journaling prompt. And if 3 minutes is not enough for you, you can go back and take more time for yourself. But 3 minutes starting now. right, friends, moving on to the next one. If you need more time, you can always come back to it. So the second one is, what new beginnings or fresh starts do I want to invite into my life? What new beginnings or fresh starts do I want to invite into my life? Giving you 3 minutes. At this point, energies of new life and passion and growth are being released. So this is really the prime time to harness these energies for our purposes. About you sowing your seeds, allowing them to take root. Right now, with the astrological calendar, Aries, who is a type of fire warrior, comes in with this rebirth and renewal energy, pushing you to set your intention, pushing you to fight for what it is that you want in your life. So if we just what actions are you going to take towards your goal? It's all about innovation and renewal here, embarking on new projects, making changes, pursuing a new direction maybe in life. It's all about integrating all of the lessons that you learned throughout the last year. Dare to trust life. Dare to trust life enough to make a leap. On your dreams, and they're just deepen your self-trust, let go of this identity attachments that are no longer resonant with who you really are. Focus on simply being present and congruent with your dreams and goals. So in what ways do I want to tap into my creativity during this time? In what ways do I want to tap into my creativity during this time? So whether you are an artist or a dancer, musician, or if you have a desk job or a 9-to-5 job, you're still a creator. Creating your own path, more balance in life basically starts with you. Power is inside of you. So achieving that balance and healthy life, it's something that takes time and commitment. So what is it that you want to tap into to create during this time? Creativity can also be something that has to do with your habits. It can be creativity towards change. And if you feel inspired and motivated to stay true to your intention, this is where the magic starts to happen. Remember that you can be the instrument of change. Evolve and learn and fully embody the power within you. All right, friends, we have number 5, 6, and 7 left. So what areas of my life can benefit from transformation and change? What areas of my life can benefit from transformation and change? Remember, what you choose to do for your own growth is your own choice. And try to be practical. About challenging your belief. Find yourself that it's a practical process. Transformation is again something that's commitment. There's a saying that if you're looking for some change in your life, experience the change you are in. Life do you want to see these changes happening? right, 2 more, friends. How can I balance my personal desires with the needs and desires of those around me? Yep, that is an interesting one. Balancing your own desires with the needs and desires of those around me. This reminds me of a quote from Star Trek. It is, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one or the few. Or we can switch it around. The needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many. The few. Basically comes down to not about being selfish, it's more about if you create time to achieve your personal desires, you will have energy to meet the needs and desires of those around you. So how can you balance that in your life? So let's go into the last journaling prompt, number 7. 7 is my favorite number. How can I use this time of renewal to create a positive impact in my community and the world? What can you do to create a positive impact in your community or the world? When we look at the physical world and our actions, not as the beginning of things, but as the end point, it transforms the way we live entirely. This is where we steer reality into the moves we want. And making change in the world becomes easier because we do it first on the inside and then the outside. And then the outside naturally changes as a result. So remember, even the bad things are there to teach us a lesson. It's all about embodying these lessons. It's a time now to live your life in a completely authentic way, not lying to yourself or others about who you are and what you like. All that has happened has paved the way for you to transform and lay the work for the world around you to change. You are the cutting edge of the forefront of conscious evolution. Everything is always evolving, and now the present moment is all there is. Beautifully done, my friends. So I'm going to bring myself back. I hope that you enjoyed those journaling prompts. Please let me know if you... Let me just turn off the music. Please let me know if you enjoyed having that time with the journaling prompts to write, or if in the future you would just like to see the journaling prompts and just write them down and then have your own time, whether you're doing it with or without music. So with this chance of renewal, with this new season of spring, it's the perfect time to dive deeper into your inner world. And like I mentioned to you, I'm going to introduce my little baby project that I've been working on for a few months now, together with my life partner and my work partner. We have now officially created the workbook, the Balance Workbook, Achieve a Balanced Life. I know that you're seeing this mirror, like a mirror image. Let me see if I can mirror this for you. Video settings. I think there is a way. There you go. Now, yes, there you go. Achieving a Balanced Lifestyle, a deep dive into your inner world for 28 days. So what you're getting in this workbook is exactly that, a deep dive into your inner world for 28 days. Let me see if I can do this. So it's all about you setting intentions for yourself. And it's an introduction to who you are, what you want. And then as you dive deeper, you see the colors, and this is amazing. As you dive deeper every single day, let me just give you, look at these colors. It's gorgeous, this workbook. I just have to say how happy I am with this workbook. On day one, it's all about starting a new habit for yourself. Yeah. So you have journaling prompts, and then you always have a gratitude practice. And then you always have the intention setting of the day. And the intention setting of the day is always with a set of journaling prompts. And then you have the practice, as we call it. This is a way for you to see if you have enough movement in your life. So it can be whatever you want, whether it is a walk or a grounding practice, or one of our practices here in Balance, or other workouts. So you have 28 days to create a new habit and to walk deeper into your life. Yes. Now, what I love about it, it's that it's light. It doesn't weigh that much, but it has these gorgeous colors, and there's so much love and attention to detail that has gone into this project. And we're so happy to release this. It's part of the Balance program. And the Balance program is a 9-step method to achieve a personal transformation based on your wants, your needs, and desires. So whether it's about you changing your life with a new habit, or creating more space for your wants and needs, this is what we decide together. Also with rapid transformational therapy, which is I have to say, we're the only program that is offering that within the program, and it's kind of amazing, guys. So you're getting a lot in the Balance program. But if you just want this journal, my amazing life partner is going to go ahead, and we're going to add the link to it, so you can purchase it and get a copy of your own. Now, you can only grab yourself a paperback version. And there's a reason for that. When you're sitting and writing on paper, it's like you're putting the action into the paper. And you can do, of course, when you join the Balance program, you get a PDF version of it as well, if you prefer that. But if you're like me, I'm very old school. Like I love journals. I love writing on paper. And you can say to me, oh, that's not very eco-friendly. Well, I do other things for the planet. I do. So my book, my journals, this is my way of me working on myself. And me, by putting pen to paper, is an action that requires a lot of work. And for me, this works. For others, maybe a tablet works better. But right now, we don't have a PDF version for sale. We only have the paperback version for sale. But go ahead and grab yourself one of these babies and let us know what you think. I'm going to start with mine tonight. Yes. So I'm super excited. Yes, I have this as a PDF, but I've been waiting for it as a paperback version so I can start with my journey today. Yay! All right, friends, that's it. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you soon enough with more in the future. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. We in the end, it's all about creating more balance in our lives. And we as a community, we're so much stronger together. So doing it together